Hi everyone, it's Wednesday again, and that means another episode from Dirt Road Cinderella. Thank you for being here. I am very happy that you dropped by. Today I have for you a VCG goodie box that took the scenic route stopping by at Tex Jester's on its way to the Northeast. Thank you, Ron, for rerouting this to me. I really appreciate your help. Okay, let's get to it then, shall we? First, let's see what Josh sent us this month. Oh, it looks like some AC vents and a pair of awesome weed eaters. Thank you, Josh. I really wanted to get my hands on these. And lastly, there's a nice pack of Ford 8-lug steel wheels with Michelin mud and snow tires wrapped around them. These look great. I already have a build in mind for them. Here are the AC vents that were sent. A very nice detail that I may not have ever thought of on my own. There are several different options here. These are great for stepping up my interiors, which has been a recent thing for me. Look at those vent faces. Such great detail when we get up close to them. This set seems to have a control panel even. I will have to do some image searching to see what it really looks like on a one-to-one car. I have seen some of these round vents before in cars over the years. A very unique detail that I did not know I needed. Again, these are the Underdash AC Vent and Control Pack from Scale Speed Garage if you are searching for them. Moving on to the weed eaters next, we have both a straight shaft and bent shaft, which is very cool to me. Because I used a straight shaft because I am tall, and Bug uses a curved shaft because she is short. I think I will build them to honor our own. I love these weed eaters, and I was blown away with them when I picked them up and realized they have great detail, right down to holes in the head to put string in. If I can get it to focus. How cool is that? I think you can see it there. Both have these great details as well as a starter pull cord and a nice throttle trigger. Okay, the last thing we have from the VCG goodie box is the Ford 8-lug Steelies with Michelin mud and snow tires for the F-250. These were designed by Scale Auto Model Works and are truly awesome. You can see the great tread detail on the tires as it spins around here. They even have nice lettering. In the bag are parts for mounting the wheel to your model. You don't have to use them at all if you don't want to. Sometimes I do and others I have not. It simply depends on the model I am building. With it here in my hand, you can really see the detail of the rim and the great lettering. I thought the tires might have been rubber at first in the package, but they are not. They are just made with the black resin that Josh uses to make all his tires. I find it nice sometimes not to have to paint my tires. On the back, we can see the hole that the parts in the bag go into. Each tire is just as nice as the one next to it. Look at this tread. I think this looks very good and would be great under the Mobius F-250. Okay, while I clean this up, please hear a word from our sponsors, and when we return, I will show you my buddy build update with Pappy and tell you where I am in my motorcycle project. Sponsor Spotlight. Are you a passionate modeler, constantly searching for that perfect, intricate detail to bring your miniature masterpiece to life? Do you dream of crafting scale models so accurate they could be mistaken for the real thing? Then it's time to discover VCG Resins by Reese. VCG Resin specializes in providing the highest quality, most unique, and incredibly detailed resin parts and accessories for your 1/24th and 1/25th scale model cars, trucks, SUVs, and even your custom dioramas. Modelers can find everything from intricate engines and suspension components to realistic wheels and essential diorama accessories, all designed to bring their miniature masterpieces to life. Are you ready to elevate your next build? Please visit vcgresins.com and don't forget to use our discount code DRC1024 at checkout for 10% off your order. At Scale Finishes, they specialize in high-quality automotive-grade paints. clears, and primers designed to bring your scale models to life. Their authentic colors and premium products provide a flawless finish every time. Visit scalefinishes.com and use our discount code Cinderella10 at checkout to receive 10% off on your order. Welcome back, and thank you for sticking around. I greatly appreciate you being here. So this mess is all because of my buddy build with Pappy Tinkers. Ever since we started planning this buddy build, I have really wanted to build motorcycles in 1/25th scale. What you see is a result of that. I have parts from several different die-cast 1/25th scale motorcycles. Long story short, there is a very limited supply of motorcycles in that size, which has led me to attempting to cast some parts myself. While gathering information and supplies for this endeavor, I bought and tore down some bikes to see what parts I can cast and what parts I can recycle. I have not started cleaning any of the parts up for casting, besides giving them each a healthy soak and scrubbing with a toothbrush. I also have some kit motorcycle stuff to work with from 3 of these 29 Ford kits, as well as this one here that Joe sent me. Thank you, Joe, for the help. I truly appreciate it. I even have a few bikes I have broken down but not sorted yet. There are also just random parts left over, like fenders and stuff. And to make these parts, a friend sent me some of this to work with. I know nothing about it yet, and I have no doubt I will find out fast. It looks to be professional stuff, and I imagine it is pretty good considering who gave this to me. You know who you are, and thank you very much for the help. Okay, let me put that aside and show you the 29 Ford itself, which at this point does not have a lot done to it. It's been kind of a slow week for me. As you can see, the exhaust did not clear the cab the way I liked, so I helped it out a bit. I am very pleased with how making the cutout for the exhaust came out. I used UV resin as body filler on the exhaust cutout. I think you can see it there. Once I could slide the cab in place, I began to cut the floor to accept the larger transmission. It is far from done and only roughed in at this point. I went hunting for a bomber only to remember that I gave it away after minutes of searching. So instead, I notched the base of the stock seat to fit down over the new tunnel. Now that I know where the cab is going to sit, I can decide how long to extend the rear frame section, which will be home to dually wheels and a 5th wheel for towing the motorcycle trailer. For the trailer, I have chosen a set of 55 Chevrolet step-side fenders. I am hoping for a very unique trailer, so we shall see if I can do it. I'm trying to base the trailer off a 1-to-1 bike trailer I saw a few years ago, and it would be back here somehow, roughly. Oh, did I show you guys the engine mounts? I decided to use wrenches as mounts. I saw this on a rat rod some years ago, and this is the first time I was able to really use it. That covers the bench update, I think. Please don't forget that Joe and I are still hosting the Glory Days of Drag Racing group build, and it ends November 1st, which means there is still a few months to get something done for it. Also, please don't forget to send Joe or myself 4 to 5 finished pics of your build so we can make a video when this is all said and done. With that, have a great rest of the week, everyone. I will see you on Saturday with brass and other stuff. Later, y'all.